All right, folks, it's Saturday morning.
When the model shows icons in any one
Got a
place,
good looking
it doesn't
cricket
mean
today.
that the underlying data was so precise that I could input geographic coordinates. At this point, it's based on general information about where the specific bait is likely to be at a particular time of the year. Think of it as having three variables. They're on the inside, they're on the outside, or they're in the transition period.
So we got our live bait and we went to where we normally go. And we're not doing anything. And you see folks around us just loading up on redfish. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I don't understand this. And so we kind of snuggled up to one of the boats. And they were using purple cockahole minnow lure, right? And the story, the punchline here is that after a hurricane, when those hurricanes come in and come up the Gulf, they push those minnows up into the marsh. And if you didn't have a purple, you can have regular minnows, they didn't put it. It had to be a purple minnow, and they were just loading up. But if you had a purple cockahole minnow, didn't matter what kind of tail it had on it, you would catch fish. So this is really true about having to know what the bait is. I have no idea whether what I just told you holds true in the Louisiana marsh, because I don't really go. They're hard to find out. They're called cockahole minnows. It's a brand name.
Oh, okay.
And it's purple. And they come with a white tail, they come with a green tail, they come with a yellow tail. The color of the tail didn't matter.
Really?
It was just it had to have that purple minnow.
They put it on a regular jig head.
What's the big negative about using a swivel with a clip? I know it doesn't look like a fish, but some of these lures don't look like fish.
Yeah.
It's for ease.
Less is best.
I'll give
Less
you my,
is best.
I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah.
Less is best. Okay.
Yeah.
And depending on the size of that swivel that you're going to use, they might be able to see it.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's fast action, but the less you have there tied on, I can't tell you how many times we've taken out people, fishing, and we get out there and they got their pole set up, and they got a swivel here, another swivel knot here.
Tell me
Yeah.
you can buy half-ounce jigs at Truss's.
Give us a demonstration of how he works his lures. You want to know how to work a lure back there.
Concentrating pop. Concentrating pop.
Show us the concentrated pop.
Concentrating pop. And now wait, let's clarify. He does not use braid. Okay. He uses fluorocarbon. Okay, on all his rods. That's because he supplies fluorocarbon. He sells it, so he gets it fairly cheap. If any of y'all have ever priced it, it's pretty expensive stuff. Anyway, but he uses fluorocarbon, and he does with the concentrating pop, let's see, I can show you. And pretty
He
much
uses
his
fluorocarbon as his main line.
as his main line.
Yes.
Yes. He doesn't change between, but his concentrating pop is basically, I can't even do it.
Oh, he jerked it. Then he holds his hand like this.
Yeah, but it's all wrist.
I wanna see
I mean, he
his
does
wrist.
it all wrist. He does it like that. It's
I
part,
can't hardly
But
move.
he's got like a little
pops.
way up
And then he
there.
lets it come down and sit.
And
And
the fish hits on the way down.
And it typically hits it on the way down. And I've talked to him a bunch about it, and he's done it so much that he knows when the fish hits before it hits his line, before it hits his pole, because he watches his line. And he watches his line, and when that thing falls, he sees that line get taut real quick. He knows the fish is there. So you can tell in his motion, he's doing that. And then before he even does the next pop, he's already setting the line because he's already knows the fish is there.
That's how Dudley used it.
He's been doing it for many
He also
years.
talked about the reason why he does it so much is because of the stretch in the line.
Yeah, you can't do that, but
If you with braid, you don't have to go that far.
You don't have to go that far.
His
You can do
rod
that.
is going up almost 90
He's getting that
degrees.
motion like that because of the stretch in the line.
Yeah, Greg Schlumberg years ago, he used to use P-line, and of course it has a lot less stretch to it. He was a pretty good fisherman.
So what's Greg doing these days? Do you know?
Next month. Now, if you guys fish all the time, if you aren't a member of the CCA and join the Star Tournament, and if you catch a tatty redfish, I know that because I put a few of them out there You're an idiot. That tag redfish will get you a 22-foot tag.
First one, get truck.
And the very first one gets you a brand new Chevrolet truck. So,
Yeah, some lady won it. Some lady last year won one of those things, huh?
the what?
Lady won it. Lady from around here caught one, and she either took the truck or the boat, I forgot. It was in the news.
I know about 8 people that live around here that have won the boats in the last 20 years.
Right, she and her husband have been members forever, and she caught a tag rip.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's it cost, Rob? What's the cost to join Star?
Join a CCA.
I think it's about 35, I don't know anymore because I go to I think it's 35 to join the CCA, and it's about 35 to join up with Star. You have to be a member and go on to the Star tournament, which you have to be a CCA. Now, if you go to my banquet, which is in September, that will be for next year. No. Not Star, but you're in the CCA for next year. So all you gotta do is call them and semi-registered, you know, if you don't get it. It's about $70 to get in the boat. But
Yeah, pretty.
there's 100 tag redfish.